What's what's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell on YouTube. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. That bell is located right next to the subscribe button. You dig? I let a few hundred of y'all come in and then I'm going in. Since I am catching you off guard, kind of, I did not announce that I would be going live, but I did want to jump out here and put some to rest. Okay, going in. So, in the wake of new claims, well, these new claims, no, I guess these are not new claims, but it's new claims by this guy. This guy by the name of Bilal, Brother Bilal. Brother Bilal jumped on Tasha K and accused Jada of stepping out on wheels, said that Jada had an extramarital affair with Marc Anthony. Marc Anthony, if you can recall, is the singer who co-starred in the television series Hawthorne with Jada. He was Jada's co-star. And people have been like, this is not the first guy to say this. And this is not the first time this rumor has been out there. This rumor really has been out there since 2011. And all parties involved has denied anything like that has remotely ever happened. Now, if that is the case, I'm going to tell you something, fam. It's reassuring to know that all sides are speaking out against the rumors. And, because no one needs more rumors floating around. You dig? People have enough speculation. What did Faith said? Because they speculate and exaggerate for a better story. Remember that song she had called Again? One of the greatest songs ever. Y'all go check that song out if you're not familiar with it. It's called Again by Faith Evans. She said they speculate, talking about the media and just people in general. They speculate and exaggerate for a better story. But this guy, this ex-friend of Will Smith's, this guy Bilal, who was purportedly his Will Smith's best friend at one point, and also his assistant for several years, a friend of Will's, been knowing Will for 40 years. This guy went on Tasha K. He actually is promoting the book, went on Tasha K, and he just airing Will out left and right, airing Jada out left and right. And he telling everything that he know or he say that he knows, right? And one of the more recent accusations is that Will walked in on Jada and Marc Anthony on the couch and getting it on. And Will was so upset he started crying. And then dude reported that Will beat Jada to a pulp, said that they had to do a makeshift hospital at the house so that the rumors wouldn't get out. And here's the thing about this, fam. When you put out information like that, whether it's true or not, it's on people's mind. Whether it can be substantiated or debunked, it's out there now. True or false, it's out there now. And if somebody was to do me like that, fam, I ain't letting them get away. I'm not letting nothing slide. I ain't letting nothing slide whatsoever. I don't even want to be so big where I can't let stuff slide. I don't want to be that big. I think people should be punished for lying on folks. I think they should get punished. I think that a person who starts a fight deserves to get their ass whooped. I don't think that there should be any kind of reprieve whatsoever. I don't think that there should be a pass given to people who are habitual line steppers. I get it, fam, if you just say something that's and it wasn't malicious. You thought you were standing on something, and it wasn't. That wasn't what it was. Okay, I get it. You find out what the truth is. You speak on it. Hey, my bad. Cool. But to just go out and intentionally, maliciously put dirt on a person's name, I say anybody should get what they get. Straight up. Having said that, I don't know what's up with this situation with Will and Jada and all of this stuff. But here's my angle with this broadcast, because y'all know I always try to I'm not into the rumor thing, but if I can take a rumor and turn it into something, I can take something from that rumor and basically like convey some type of cautionary tale, or give you guys some type of life lessons, share some type of life lesson, provide some insight, I will. And insight on this one, fam, is be very careful who you let into your home. Be very careful of the people who you call friends. Oftentimes, this is why I don't do the Hollywood thing. Oftentimes, when people are in Hollywood, they have a lot of parties. Everybody's invited. Well, not everybody, but the in crowd is invited. The elite is invited. You're going to get the invite. If you got something popping in Hollywood, if you popping in Hollywood, you getting the invite. So people come to your house, they eat your food, they sit on your sofa, they enjoy the environment, they're warmed by your heater, they're cooled by your air conditioner, they have access to the people that's closest to you. And oftentimes when these couples break up, one of them or both of them end up in the hands or the arms of somebody who's been inside of their house. See, that's the type of thing that run me high fast. Like, if a woman was to step out on me, hey, I'm mad, I'm mad, I'm upset about it, whatever. But it ain't what you do, it's who you do it with. If she was to do it with a dude, somebody I know, like somebody been in my house, nobody likes to be made a fool of. In my house, somebody I considered a friend. I'm going to tell you, fam, I ain't going to kill him. I ain't going to kill her. I ain't going to kill them. I ain't going to kill him. But I'm going to do him dirty. Both of them. I'm going to do him dirty. Oh, yeah, fam. I'm doing him dirty. I'm going to do him dirty. I ain't going to kill him. But I'm going to do him dirty. Here's another lesson. Or should this just be a cautionary tale again? Can a man and a woman be friends with the opposite sex? Thumbs up if you think that a man and a woman, a man or a woman can be friends with the opposite sex, can have a friend who is the opposite sex. Thumbs up if you think that's possible, that's doable. In fact, if you think that's something that you would be cool with, that you could be cool with. Thumbs down if you say, hell no, man, I ain't going for that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Thumbs down. Let's see what y'all saying. Chief says, no way. Stacey R said, okay, that's cool. Bonita says, of course. Jermaine Winfield, no. Max Rep, yes. Yay, yes. LJ, no. Charles Fields, was this Tay Dean? Yeah. Eric says yes. That's one of the few men who's saying yes. Miss Wallace says thumbs down. Hell no. One of the few ladies who said no. Nikki B says no. Trayvon, no. Pumpkin, yes. Michael Jackson, yes. Kate Holland. Shanti Coleman, yes. Zoned out, yes and no. Zoned out is on the fence. Willie Gordon says yes. Landon says no. Andre, no. The Jew Runner, no. Maine Frost, yes. Vic, no. Maurice, yes. I don't know, fam. It's almost kind of split here. Yes and no. And surprisingly, more men are saying yes than I thought would say yes. Now, keep in mind, fellas, that go both ways. You can have women friends, but she can also have male friends. Is that okay? Can she have a male friend, maybe just one, maybe one? Does it make a difference if it's a friend of the family, right? Because you know sometimes families grow up together. People may live in the same neighborhoods, next door to each other, whatever, and the families know each other for years and years and years. Been knowing each other before you ever was a pure thought in their mind. They've been knowing each other for 20 years, 30 years. And then here you come. Now keep in mind, they've been through everything together. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say they ain't never even done nothing. Now I know that's gonna bother you though, but let's just give them the benefit of doubt. And let's just say, you know, you take it for face value that they haven't done anything together. They've never been romantically involved, but they damn near like sisters and brothers for real because they've grown up together the whole time. Never done anything sexual. Could you deal with that? She's been knowing him for 30 years. Perhaps he's bailed out of some jams. Perhaps she's bailed him out of some jams. They've went to funerals together. They've went to celebrations together. They went to concerts together. Their families have vacationed together. They ate at each other's house. They slept at each other's house. Could you be in a relationship with a person who has a friend like that of the opposite sex? See, this is going to come down to personal choice. Personally, I don't feel like there's a right or wrong here. This is all about what makes you sleep good. This is about what makes you sleep good. I don't think you should try to just look at this as a one size fits all and think about what other people would do. I wouldn't listen to other people in this situation. I would listen to myself, what I could do. I don't give a damn what people on the internet is saying. I don't live my life by what people on the internet is saying. I do what works for me. And I think each of you should do what works for you. If you can do it, fine. If you can't, fine. Personally, I can do it. I can do it. I have very good friends who are females who I ain't never done nothing with. And don't want to do nothing with. Don't want to do anything with them. I'm not just going to stop being friends with them just because I met somebody today. How that sound? What kind of friend is that? Oh, we friends. That's called convenient friends. We friends long as neither one of us is in a relationship. Get out of here, man. That ain't no friend. I need to know I can count on y'all all the time. I need to know that it don't matter, rain, sleet, or snow. You know, good or bad, sickness or health, you're going to be there. That's a friend. Now, it's a difficult thing to do because of societal norms. That's a difficult thing to do, especially if that friend, those friends, that friend is attractive. Very difficult thing to do, but it's an easy thing to do if you don't look at that person in that kind of manner. Very easy. It takes a very mature person to do though, because a lot of people can't do it when they're young. Young people can't do that because a lot of times your hormones are jumping all over the place and people can't control themselves. Young people can't control themselves off and down. Hell, older people can't control themselves. But especially when you're young, you definitely can't control yourself. So I would think that most people who can really do something like that would have to be mature, have to have some age on them and some growth in order to be able to be okay with something like that. But imagine having a friend for 20 years, 30 years, and then that friend meets someone and this is a brand new person, unproven and everything. This person is unproven. They meet this person and all of a sudden they ghost you. You done been through the fire with them, but now they ghost you because they're in a new relationship. That would question your friendship, wouldn't it? That would question their loyalty, wouldn't it? I know it would for me. So, but I say, do what makes you sleep good. If you know it's going to bother you, don't go into a relationship with a person who already has a lifelong friend. Sometimes, hell, don't even necessarily have to be a lifelong friend. It can be a friend that they've been having for 2 years or 3 years. But if you can't deal with it, do not be friends with them. Or at the very least, you could put some boundaries in place. You say, look, y'all can be friends, that's cool, but ain't gonna be no spending the night over at the other house. Y'all can be friends, but you can't be on the phone. I'm not cool with you on the phone talking to them while we in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be cool, but I don't want y'all going on vacation together, just you and that person, taking no personal vacations. I'm not with that. Some kind of boundaries. I don't know what your boundaries could be. Whatever works for you. That's what I say. Do what works for you. Put your boundaries in place, whatever those boundaries are. Put some boundaries in place, and then you're cool. And then if that person can't deal with those boundaries, then you know that person ain't for you. If you're the person who can't deal with the boundaries, then you know that person ain't for you. You have to be an adult about it. You got to be mature about it. You can't be childish. A lot of us, we're 30s, 40s, 50s, 60 years old, and we still act like children. We have the same reaction to disappointment and shortcomings and setbacks and mishaps as little kids do. So I say, do what makes you sleep good. Now, Marc said that he and Jada and Will and Jennifer have been friends for a long time. They friends. I guess the couple friend thing is broken up now, but he said they were friends. And so if we are to believe the rumors, and he done hooked up with Jada, that's a problem. But here's another angle that I want to talk about. This Hollywood thing, dating women in Hollywood. It's no coincidence that oftentimes when people have a love interest in Hollywood, they end up dating. At the very least, they end up sleeping together. What's up with that? You know what happened? Those two people, if they have a love interest, they're up on each other a lot. If we see one kiss on camera, they probably kissed 60, 70 times. They're grinding on each other, and don't let them be having sex or assimilated sex. You still gonna get hard. she's still gonna get y'all still gonna get turned on. And boy, when that chemistry click, so that's why I ain't never really been in no serious relationship with a woman in Hollywood. You call me what you want, call it insecure if you want to or whatever, but that don't make me sleep well. Because I know what happens. What happens a lot is those women ended up, the men and the women who have love interest in these movies end up having a relationship with that person who is their love interest in the movie. It happens all the time. And I'm an odds person. I play the odds, and I'm like, those are not good odds for me. I wouldn't trust it. If I was dating somebody, see, that wouldn't work for me either. Because I was about to say, if I was dating somebody in Hollywood and they had a romantic interest in a movie, I'd be on the scene. Every take, I'm watching. I'm gonna be right there, looking, watching. I'm trying to see, watching. But see, that ain't me. That ain't me. Because if I got to do all of that, what that mean, fam? That mean I don't trust her. I don't trust the situation. Because a person can have good intentions. She may not be interested in doing it at all. It might just be another job. But man, when that chemistry start popping off, you start getting all in that, man, different stuff start happening, man. You can't control that stuff. So yeah. And I wouldn't torture myself. I wouldn't, because I do know some dudes. I've done videos and dudes show up, they girl, I'm all over they girl. And so they standing up there looking like this. And I used to go harder when I see them. When they show up, I'm going to punish them for showing up. Man, why you want to come up here and see this, man? Why you want to see your woman with the gangster love? Why would you do that to yourself? So I would go out my way to punish him. Oh, you want to show up and see, huh? Oh, you want to see what she like with another dude, huh? You want to see how she react. Okay, watch this. And I used to, man, family, boy, I was, y'all think Cameron was a savage for taking that massage with Joe Smith's wife. I don't know nothing about that Willie D, man. Yeah, I put it in his face. Hey, fam. Yeah, I don't want that Willie D. I don't know nothing about that Willie D, man. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Miss Jazzy? Yeah. Jose, John Wick, what it do? Chris Smith, Jamie, what up? Soar above. Yeah, fam. I just, what's up, Renee? I would not want to see that. I don't want to be on the scene. If my girl is in the movies, if she's an actress and she has a love interest and she has a love scene, a love making scene, even if they're just kissing, I don't want to see that. I don't want to be there to see that. I don't want to be looking at that. I damn near might even, I may not even say, how'd your day go? Because she might say, well, he kissed me and I don't want to see. I don't want to see all that. That's akin to torture. I don't want to see that. But some of them dudes, they pain freaks. Some dudes will purposely date a stripper and go to the strip club and sit there and watch the woman work on another man. They'll sit there and watch it. And then they'd be angry the whole time, get in the car and fussing at the girl for doing her job. But he ain't fussing when they spending that money. He ain't fussing when she's spending that stripper money. Some dudes would purposely date a porn star and accuse the porn star of cheating. I don't think it's possible. Maybe I'm wrong, fam, because I'm not an expert in this department. But I just find it hard to believe that it's possible for a porn star to cheat. If you're a porn star, you're for the streets. You know, I just think you're for the streets if you're a porn star, you know, like anybody can get it. All you got to do is have a check, have some bread, little cake, boom, you're going to open up. Open sesame, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. Would not want to see that. Would not want to see that. Yeah. You'd have to be a pain freak to want to see something like that. What's up, Marsha? Lars P, what up? Make sure y'all smash up the likes, fam. Smash up the likes. So Mark Anthony was asked, point blank, way back in 2011, he first addressed this. Point blank. Did he have an affair with Jada Pinkett? And he said, absolutely not. Did you cheat on your wife? Was there any infidelity in your marriage? And he said, absolutely not. Now I'm going to go ahead on and address the elephant in the room, fam. I don't know Mark Anthony. Seems like a nice guy. But he looks like a crackhead. There, I said it, fam. I went on and said what y'all was thinking. I know y'all saw it. Y'all saw the same picture I've been looking at. It's the same picture. Look at this, man. Look at that, fam. Look at that picture. Look at that picture. And this is how Mark Anthony looked all. In fact, this is him looking kind of sober. But this is what Mark Anthony looks like all the time. He looks sleepy. Even in the movie where Denzel was in, Denzel played, what was the movie? Man on Fire. Yeah. And this dude gave his daughter to some kidnappers trying to get some ransom money. He looked like he was sleepy and strung out on some drugs even then. Mark Anthony looked the same all the time. But don't get it twisted, fam. It'd be a dude like that who end up knocking your woman down. You think men like variety? Women like variety too. A woman could date a guy who, works on a sanitation truck, to a guy who's a lawyer. And then double back and date a ball player. Because it ain't the job, fellas. It ain't the job. It's the man. It ain't the profession, fellas. It's the man. It's the man. Even when I didn't have money, I always had a bad one, if I had one. If I had one, she was bad. It's the man, it ain't the money, it ain't the job. Yeah, you can use a job for bait, Yeah, jobs are, certain particular type of jobs are attractive, whatever. But, it's the man, fam. It's the man, fam. Now, y'all tell me, looking at Marc Anthony. Look at that picture. Y'all tell me Marc don't look like crackhead. Okay, I'm gonna leave Marc alone. I'm gonna leave Marc alone. Marc ain't did nothing to me. Marc ain't did nothing to me. I'm gonna leave him alone. Seems like a nice guy. Seems like a nice guy. Jose, what up? What's up, Tanya? Swift. What's up, BJ? He did. Indigenous Goat says Marc looked like that 20 years ago. He did look like that 20 years ago. that song just came to mind. Look at him. Now look at me. Look at him. Now look at me. Fatima, is it Aya? Fatima Aya. Or is it Aya? Veronica, Kizzy Keelan. Nick Irvin, what's up? Tea Cake Love. Lena Castellanos. Look, Lena, Lena said J-Lo don't want her name up in this mess. J-Lo gonna find a way to put her name up in this mess. J-Lo, who we ain't heard from yet. We ain't heard from J-Lo yet. Oh, it's a lot of people. J-Lo gonna find her way in this, watch. And she gonna say something that's gonna piss people off, because J-Lo always saying stuff that run people hot. Saying stuff or doing something that run people hot. What's up, Charles Fields? All right, fam, that's my time. That's my time. I appreciate y'all joining the live. I got to get out of here, fam. But as always, if there's some breaking news, not just some update, but if there's some breaking news, I'm going to come back today. Otherwise, I see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, family, no more talk.